We have a vlogger who's afraid of large birds. He travels the U.S. with his husband, filming parks and doing all sorts of things as cheaply as possible. He's been featured on the Keys to the Kingdom at Kentucky Kingdom. And we want to welcome to the show Josh from Cheapthusiast. Josh,
welcome.
Well, let's go ahead and jump into that interview. Cheapthusiast, we want to learn more about you. We want to learn more about what you got going on in the vlogging world. Can you tell us a little bit about Cheapthusiast and kind of what it's all about, why you started it?
So Cheapthusiast, it really starts with me having this desire to be like a theme park enthusiast. I used to watch a lot of YouTube. I watched a lot of Instagram. I saw vloggers go all around the country, and I was like, how can I possibly do that, but I'm broke? So I took like a few little like experimental trips. I went to King's Dominion for like $100. And then I went to Cedar Point real cheap. And then I was like, all right, let me push the limits. Let me go to Disney real cheap. And I went to Disney real cheap. It was a very interesting experience. It wasn't that great, but I kind of found a pattern, a way to do things and not spend a whole bunch of money. And next thing you know, I'm like 42 videos in on YouTube.
And you have a huge collection.
Yeah, it really started from nothing, and it's totally something now. So.
And how long has it been going on for? Has it been about 2 years, 3 years?
So the first 2 vlogs were Six Flags Over Texas and Fiesta Texas, and they were shot in February of 2020, before the world shut down.
Wow.
Perfect time to start a vlog.
Yeah.
That's the month we started too.
Yeah, we started a podcast that month, and it was like, great, can't go anywhere.
What brought you to start your channel?
So besides like just being cheap and not like seeing anybody talk about the money, Airtime Throws like talks a little bit about like, hey, I grabbed a salad, or like I didn't eat at the park, I grabbed McDonald's, but like nobody gets to the nitty gritty. So I always put how much I spent at these parks, that people know, and that was it. But like the actual true story is like, it's kind of sad, but my mom was really, really sick at the time, and she ended up passing away. But I actually started traveling to not deal with my grief.
Oh, really?
And yeah, because it was a pandemic, and I hit like 20 parks, grabbed like 100-something credits during 2020, just so that I didn't have to like sit at home and think about it. So like sitting down and editing the videos has like been really therapeutic for me. So like that's the true story. But the story that we sell is that, it's really about letting people know how to go to parks without spending a whole lot of money, because that's the actual mission.
Right. Well, both stories are great, I think.
Thanks.
That would have been hard, being home all the time. I would have been traveling too, I think.
Especially during the pandemic. That's already hard in itself.
I pushed through with the mask and everything. So
that's true.
And it got me through. So
that's good.
Now, I do want to talk about your husband. He made a spectacular entrance with the backflips and the cartwheels behind you earlier in the show. Now, is he an enthusiast as well, or does he just come along for the party? Like, tell me about that.
So me and Aaron have had this fight. Aaron has over 200 credits. Aaron has opinions. But like when it comes to me, like whenever I throw the camera on him and I say, what did you think? He's like, similar to others. And he acts like he's not into the coasters, but he really is. I think that he's just a little camera shy, or like doesn't want to like express that vulnerability. So Aaron is a thuzy, whether he likes to admit that he's a thuzy or not. He actually like organizes half of the trips. Our Missouri trip in 2 weeks, Aaron booked it, like created an itinerary and everything. And now he's like, he calls Silver Dollar City Silver Dollar Titties. So he's like, yeah, I'm sending you an email so you know where we're going for the Silver Dollar Titties trip. I'm like, great, thanks. He's really crass.
That's awesome.
But yeah, Aaron's more of a thuzy than he lets the world know.
Now, is he a doozy in association to you, or was he an doozy before you met him?
He's a Thursday because of me.
Okay.
When he was a little kid, he rode Phoenix once. It's in the first Knobles video. He rode Phoenix once, and it scared him until he was about 25. And I took him on Phoenix again, 15 years later, and he loved it. And we rode Twister that day, and then now he rides everything. But he didn't ride roller coasters from age 10 to age 25 because the Phoenix scared him as a child.
That's kind of my story too. I was scared of the Zambezi Zinger when I was a kid, and then I was eventually bullied on as a teenager, and I was like, oh shoot, I'm just gonna dedicate my life to riding these apparently.
Yeah, I wish he had like more experiences, but he's literally from Central PA in the woods.
Oh yeah?
He's from like 10 minutes from Knobles.
Okay.
So Phoenix is like his only shot.
What is your home park?
So right now we're in the suburbs of Philadelphia. So my home park is technically Sesame Place, which is about 20 minutes that way. But I can claim 51 minutes to Dorney Park West and 51 minutes to Great Adventure East. So
do you have to claim one?
I don't. So Sesame Place, Great Adventure, and Dorney Park.
I know. I wish we were in that situation. Yeah, we got Worlds of Fun, and then 3 hours east, we got Six Flags St. Louis, or 3 hours south, we got Silver City.
And 3 hours north, we got Adventureland.
True.
Nice.
I think we're abandoning Worlds of Fun though. We're gonna claim a new home park, even though we live like 20 minutes from it.
Well, I'm doing that triangle in like less than 2 weeks, so I need you guys to really give me some pointers.
We got you.
Definitely.
3 hours a day of driving.
And the middle of Missouri is not a place you want to be.
I know, yeah, I know.
It's just
there's
a whole lot of crap. Yeah, the Ozarks are pretty
nice.
But Missourians, man,
I can imagine.
Are you doing Silver City, Six Flags St. Louis, and Worlds of Fun?
Yep.
Awesome.
What are you most excited for? I mean, I think I know, but
Silver City.
Okay. What rides are you most excited for, I guess?
Time Traveler.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
it's amazing.
Also I'm in love with Texas's Mr. Freeze. So I'm hoping that Missouri's Mr. Freeze is like equally as enjoyable.
It is.
Yeah.
You'll like it. It's I would say they're pretty comparable.
Awesome.
It's reverse blast. Are they both reverse blast?
Yeah, they're both reverse blast. Yeah.
They're pretty
That was
similar.
my 100th coaster.
Nice.
Ooh.
And I loved it. I like intense. I don't, people like, that's why I hate Copperhead Strike. Because they're like, oh, there's hang time. Like, I don't come for hang time. I come for like feeling like my head is going to explode or my heart's going to like rip out of my throat. Like I like it rough.
So you like I-305 and Voyage? Okay.
I do.
One of those guys.
Yeah, I'm one of those. Yeah, for sure. Although I am a B&M fanboy, I'll take ejector over floater most days.
Nice. Yeah. All right. What makes your YouTube channel different from other people?
Because it's me. And
That's
I'm
true.
different. I'm different than most people.
No.
Well, I try not to be vulgar. I'm very vulgar, but I cut most of it out and I leave a lot of Aaron's in so he gets the villain edit most of the time. But I try to be like accommodating to all people, especially like socially conscious. Like I want my channel to be for like LGBT, Black people, white people, straight people, whoever. I just want everybody to come and enjoy it. And also I tell you guys how to save money.
That's true.
Yeah. So what's your biggest tip for saving money in like a theme park or any kind of trip? Like, what's your biggest advice?
So the biggest advice is probably drive where you can. Use third-party websites, booking.com, Priceline. those type of websites to book your hotel, shop around, and don't eat the park food. Although I always do.
I was gonna say, you had a cheese pizza at Six Flags New England. I saw that.
Did you see how much I spent at Busch Gardens?
No, I saw it, but I don't remember what it was.
It was $75 for 2 family meals, 2 souvenir cups, and we got like the cake. So it was $75. So we ended up leaving midway, and we ate at Denny's. And Aaron pulled out an AARP card, which was ghetto, and we got a discount. I was like, how are we even on AARP? He's like, you don't have to be a certain age. And then we had an argument about it on Apollo's Chariot, which is in the video, so check that out. But
well, we've been doing the Cousins road trip, just kind of like diving deep into these parks. And the one thing I've learned through it all is like, still eat the park food anyways. There's better choices in the cities. There's better like restaurants and places to go to enjoy food.
Cedar Fair, I always get the 1-day meal plan. So that's that. So that's a tip.
Yeah, once you're in that park, you're not going to leave. It doesn't make sense. So
the 1-day meal plan, what does that look like? Is that like 3 meals, or is it every 2 hours?
You can eat every 90 minutes.
Oh shit.
So say you're at Cedar, if you're at Cedar Point without, this is like terrible. So like you're at Cedar Point without a fast lane. It's a busy day. It's summertime, right? Oh. You take your wristband, you get a meal. You only get one, you don't get two. You get one shared between 2 people. So you buy a cheesesteak in Frontierland. You go and ride, you get in the line for Steel Vengeance. They'll take your cell phone, but they will not take your cheesesteak. So the two of you split the cheesesteak, and by the time you get off, you're still hungry because you only had half a cheesesteak, but it's 90 minutes.
Ooh.
So you get French fries, you ride Maverick. You get blue ice cream, you ride Millennium Force. And every 90 minutes you get something. And it doesn't work at Kings Island because Kings Island, the lines move a little bit faster. Mm. So you might get 2 rides in at Kings Island, but at Cedar Point, it's like, it's a no-brainer. You get everything from what is it, Panda Express to Chickies and Pete's.
Ooh. Oh wow.
Yeah, everything's included. So you get one of them, split it between 2 people.
Maybe that's how Theme Park Said and I can consider Cedar Point bearable.
Yeah.
We do the dining plan.
I mean, that's better than doing Fastlane, I think, because you're eating. So I might as well wait in line and get food and still wait in line, but a little bit less.
And I get the cup everywhere I go. So at Six Flags, I have the membership cup, obviously, but the other parks, I buy the cup. And we don't, we tend to not drink soda, but I have this thing, like as much as I hate birds, I mentioned in almost every video, I hate Dasani. So we take our cups and we give them to the people at the drink stations, and we're like, can you just give us fountain water? And we just fill up on fountain water all day.
Nice.
Sometimes you might get a Coke or something, but buy that cup. That's it.
It's nice to just have a big old thing of water. Yeah. Stay hydrated.
And one more.
Yeah.
I only buy magnets.
Oh, it's the only.
I buy one magnet every visit.
Because what's the most expensive magnet out there?
$12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you have a shirt habit, it's like.
Yep.
You might be spending $35 on a shirt.
Yeah, and it's usually a cheap T-shirt anyway. It's probably not gonna last.
Mm-mm.
I buy something big when I'm like with a friend who has Diamond Elite.
Ooh, good call.
Or I'm in Disney and I'm with the annual pass holder who can check me out. But otherwise, magnet.
Those are all good pointers.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're ever down in Orlando at Universal during the holidays, become friends with a team member. They get a 50% discount. So
I know a couple now.
There you go.
Yeah.
If anything, use Cheapthusiast to make friends with like cast members and team members in Orlando. They become very handy whenever you have those relationships. I don't know that I've ever paid for a Universal ticket.
Wow.
Which is pretty nice.
Shout out to the more I think about it, I don't think I have either.
In California, I have, but never in Orlando. So,
yeah, I need to join that club.
Yeah, just do some more Orlando videos. Get to know
Uh-huh.
some people. Hopefully they're not listening to this podcast.
They're like, did you tell him? Did you tell his cheap ass?
Yes.
Yeah, they told me.
It's in my name. You knew what I was doing. All right. We got some questions from the Discord, and there's some pretty good ones. Some random ones too. We have in our Discord, one of our threads is food, and it's probably our most active thread. Who would have thought coaster enthusiasts love food? But they want to know what your favorite food is.
So I am lactose intolerant,
Oh,
and I am mostly vegan. So I don't eat cheese Monday through Friday. But my
Okay.
favorite food is pizza,
oh shit. Yeah.
and it makes me sick. It makes me sick every time. That cheese pizza that I had last Saturday, I actually had to stay home from work on Monday
Oh my
because I
god.
was sick. But it's pizza. Pizza is life. So
Pizza's worth a call off.
my favorite food is probably pizza.
So you kind of have a unique angle too in the parks of like when you're trying to find park food, it's probably hard to find shit that you like or can eat. Is that
Yeah, so park salads are so boring. So I tend to get French fries
Yeah.
and like turkey leg.
Okay.
Like whatever the grilled meat is or the roasted meat, it's like French fries and
Yeah.
turkey leg. You know, I had Skyline chili once just for the experience, and it sucked.
Thank you.
It's not
Thank
spaghetti.
you.
Yeah, it was no.
It's overrated. I will say that.
Yeah, sometimes I get chicken fingers, but you know, I give myself breaks when I know that I'm at a park that really doesn't accommodate for like somebody who eats pretty cleanly.
Yeah.
So I'm like, whatever, I'm away, you know, and I'm gonna have blue ice cream, like lactose intolerant or not.
That's true. You got to do it. Although I've never had it. Am I missing
You're
out?
missing out. Yeah,
Shit.
you are.
The Discord also wants to know what your favorite hot sauce is.
Out of regular hot sauces, probably Texas Pete.
Okay. I don't think I've had Texas Pete.
It's kind of like Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like Red Hot, Texas Pete, Carolina are like all sisters of the same thing. But
I like their mascot.
I had this like crazy green hot sauce.
Yeah.
And I forget the brand. I have it. I found it at like some Renaissance fair. But like that's my go-to.
Your
If I
go-to
really
is
want
this crazy green stuff from a Renaissance fair?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
your go-to.
also-
You're always at Renaissance fairs?
I will give you guys the link so you can post it in the Discord.
Okay.
But
Sounds good.
yeah, I like Renaissance fairs and Christmas bazaars. Like I like to go to places where you can only get like specific things. Like Aaron bought a whole bunch of balsamic vinegars that of like different flavors, and we have like 20 balsamic vinegars, like white grape balsamic vinegar and like honey balsamic. It's like really, I'm like, come on, Aaron, we don't need these many vinegars.
We need 20 bottles of vinegar.
Yeah.
That is that's like most of the kitchen.
Yeah, but I like to buy things that like you can only find in one spot, so that you never find it again unless you order online.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can get this Renaissance stuff.
Yeah, you can. I will.
Online.
It's not by the Renaissance Fair. They were a vendor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that they work like that fair circuit probably and sell at multiple events like flower shows and gun shows, wherever you want hot sauce.
When I go to the gun show, I
We
want
got
hot
a
sauce.
Renaissance fair this weekend, gun show the next week.
Yeah, we'll see you next week at the gun show.
All right, Chef Jeff actually had a few questions for us. He's our other host. He wants to know what your earliest amusement park memory is.
Well, have you guys heard of Clementon Park?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, I don't think I have.
We've talked about it before, Theme Park Stud.
He doesn't. He's
Oh.
He's not really aware of the world. But
No.
Clementon Park is this park that's like right outside of Philadelphia. I actually made a mini doc about it, and it's like one of my it's only 4 minutes long, but it's like one of my top videos. But Clementon Park is like tiny, tiny, tiny park. And my mom used to bring us because it was like you could bring a carload of kids for like $45 in the 90s. And they had this roller coaster called the Jackrabbit. And my mom used to take me on it when I was little because she got motion sickness, which I now have. So I can't ride anything that spins. But she rode the roller coasters up until El Toro. You know, she rode roller coasters up until her 60s. But that was because she couldn't tolerate anything else. But my earliest memory is definitely riding the Jackrabbit with my mom at Clementon. So we used to go there all the time.
That's fantastic.
Awesome.
That ride actually derailed because the ride out didn't pull the manual brake, and they replaced it with Hellcat, which is that Alan Shockey S&S Woody that is really, really rough now.
Oh, why'd they have to do that?
Yep.
Just put in brakes. The actual brakes.
It was the 90s.
Hey, that Clemington video, is that the one about the twerking?
Yeah.
It's a great video, Theme Park said. You need to go watch it.
Yeah, there was like
he talks about the twerk fest that they had there.
They were trying to do something to boost like the profile of the park, and it backfired.
With all the twerks.
Yeah. A twerk party. It was crazy. I didn't go, but I was of legal age. I could have went.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. He also asks, if you had a money is no object, you're no longer Cheapthusiast. You're I'm rich as fuck enthusiast. What park are you going to?
Phantasialand.
Why Phantasialand?
Because Aaron's German, and he wants to go to Germany so bad that I feel like I could just drop him off in Germany and ride Terran.
Peace.
Nah, just
going.
because it's somewhere that I would have to save up to go to, and I could just go. I'm not like that broke, but the thing is, like, I have like a shopping habit, and
what do you buy?
Clothes and shoes and man purses by like Michael Kors and stuff. So it's like if I stop doing that and like really focus, I could get to Europe.
Yeah. If I stopped buying candles, I could go to Europe.
Yeah, I bet.
I just dropped $100 on Bath and Body Works candles. The fall collection just hit. Fuck.
What sense?
I got leaves. I got
leaves.
Don't tell me you've never heard of leaves.
No,
it's
I
the
got
best.
leaves. I got leaves outside. This is Cheapthusiast coming out. We got leaves at home.
Leaves is the best candle you'll ever smell. It is. It's what small when you smell fall.
Yeah.
It's leaves. So
Don't
leaves
you have
is
one of those like Pirates of the Caribbean candles, one of those Disney candles.
I have before. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't see. I don't need another thing. Don't put candles.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't need another thing.
Theme parks over candles. If you don't have the addiction, don't go buy the fall candle or the leaves candle because you'll have another problem.
No, but I think we're gonna get to Europe 2022. Knock on wood.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
We gotta get to
at
Europe.
least really cheap. We're gonna fly to Paris and then figure it out.
I hear that's a good plan.
Yeah, that's the move. Fly to Paris and figure it out.
Yeah, you can pretty much drive to Germany from Paris, I think. I don't know.
Yep.
French hillsides.
It's probably gonna be like 4 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and then our last question from the Discord. This one comes from our friend Logan. Ever heard of him?
Yeah,
Good
maybe.
guy.
Canada guy.
Yeah, Canada guy.
Yeah.
He wants to know your favorite pool, your favorite water park, and your favorite water slide.
All right, so my favorite pool is probably the pool in my apartment complex. Because Logan, who knows that I too work as a lifeguard and swim instructor part-time,
Hey.
I don't really care to swim for free. I only swim for exercise and for money. But like, you know how like people in the summertime just want to go to pools.
Yeah.
I've been lifeguarding since I was 17. I'm now 30 and some change. I don't really want to go to pools. So it's just one in my apartment because it's like I can walk down there and hop in if I want. But
apartment pools are great, man.
The apartment pool, it's pretty nice. They got cabanas and stuff.
What?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's another problem. You know, we can't go to Europe because we live in a freaking luxury place. Like we need to buy a house and get our priorities straight.
Wait, are you telling me? Oh, sorry. Are you telling me you had to buy a cabana at your apartment pool?
Yeah, it's like $99.
Damn.
It's not like a cabana bay cabana for $6.99, but it's $99. Comes with a flat screen and a private bathroom, but still.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Is that for a day?
Yeah, it's for a day.
Okay.
So I mean, I guess if you split it with friends, they have a grill out there too. You could have like a nice little. But yeah. What was the second part? Waterpark?
Yeah, Waterpark.
So right now I'm really into Aquatopia. It is at Camelback Mountain in the Poconos.
Ah.
And they have an outdoor water park called Camel Beach that runs in the summertime, but Aquatopia is indoors. And I went there like once in 2018 and I had like the best 2 days of my life. And I've been trying to find that Groupon again, but I guess because people have discovered this place, it's like $300 a night now.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like $100 when I went. So that's my favorite water park. They have tons of water slides. They have a swim up bar. If that's what you're into. They have hot tub. They have a hot tub where you get in and you're in the water park, and then you go through like those supermarket flaps. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And then you're outside. You're on the mountain.
What?
So even in the winter, you're in the hot tub in the Poconos on the mountain.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Snow tube and zip lining, and they have a mountain coaster.
What's this place called again?
It's called
Camelback
Lodge. Yep. Aquatopia.
I'm on the website right now, about to book.
Yeah, it's like
hey, it's $100.
No, it's not. Don't play with me. They have a Kalahari right there too that I want to check out. But Aquatopia, I've been obsessed with it since I went the first time because it was like so fun.
Is this like close to Knoebels?
Yeah, relatively. Tannersville is probably like maybe 30 minutes, 30 to 20 to 30 minutes.
Shit.
45 minutes tops. Yeah.
Oh.
So.
And it's an indoor water park?
It's an indoor water park.
Oh. I should have bought candles, man.
I think they have day passes now if you stay somewhere else locally, but they didn't when I went. But the thing is, so like if you pay the $2.99 for the night, right? You get 4 water park admissions.
Oh, okay.
So if it's like if it's 4 of you in one room, like 2 couples or whatever, I don't know what you're into. But
we're into that.
But if you're all staying in one room and you all get water park admission, because my cousin and I, the two of us, we bought the $100 Groupon, and we stayed a Friday to a Saturday. We stayed a Thursday to a Saturday, and we had tickets for 4 adults and 2 kids, but it was just 2 of us. And the suite slept 4 adults and 2 kids. So it seems like a lot to spend the night there, but the water park is included.
I gotcha.
Yep.
And then he wants to know what your favorite water slide is.
My favorite water slide is does water coaster count?
Hell yeah, it does.
Yeah.
All right, so it is Wildebeest.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my favorite water slide.
That's mine too.
Yep. I like those droppies, I call them.
They do have good droppies on it.
Yeah. I like those, and I like I didn't buy the picture because like, you know, you have like boobs flapping and like all kinds of there's no way to look attractive in a water park.
It really isn't.
Even if you have like a great bod, it's just like by the end of the water park day, you're either sunburned or your hair is jacked. So like I didn't, you know, I was like, oh, this water coaster has a picture. I just looked at it and laughed. But
Nice.
but wildebeest definitely. I hate cheetah chase.
I haven't rode
It's
it.
called Cheetah Chase, right?
Yeah, Cheetah Chase.
Cheetah Hunt, Cheetah Chase, something like that. But I hate it. You won't like it
Why is it bad?
because it's nothing. Destination Thrills made a video about it. It's nothing but like nonstop water pouring on your head. You don't even get to enjoy. There's no airtime. It's nothing. It's just
Curtains of water.
yeah, it's just water. I'm sorry for my sound effects, but
No,
the description was good for those of you listening.
well, the sound effects are that's why I knew what it was.
Nice.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, it's just
All right.
uncomfortable.
I've only been on
Parks,
Wildebeest and Krakatoa Aqua Coaster at Volcano Bay.
I
would
might be
say-
going to Volcano Bay.
It's a lot of fun. We went there back in 2018?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was worth it. We went in like a January, so it was not busy.
Yeah. It's a
I'm
little chilly
going
though.
for in November for Orlando Informer.
Okay.
So I might go to Volcano Bay during the day, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. That'd be a good time to go. It'd be pretty slow then.
Yeah.
And then I have one more question for you. You were in the Keys to the Kingdom, like thing that they do. What is that
Yeah.
called? What's that? The official thing?
The panel of influencers.
Yes. When I saw you on there, I was like, hell yeah, this is awesome. How was that? Was it awkward? Was it good?
All right. So let me preface this by saying I was grateful for the opportunity. Kentucky Kingdom did a really good job hosting us and actually inviting me and like choosing me. So like I'm grateful for that.
Hell
But
yeah.
it was kind of weird because like it was like one of these things is not like the others.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
And yeah, and like it was like I was talking, like I was like sharing my truth about like, my socio-political position, but I was also in Kentucky. So I didn't get like a whole lot of but I didn't get like a whole lot of applause.
Yeah.
But that was kind of unexpected. And I met a lot of great people that day. But what I will say is that like while I was talking on the panel, it was like the response was so lukewarm. They were like, "Why'd you start a channel?" I'm like, "Because I never saw a black Thuzy or Thuzy of color or a cheap Thuzy on the internet." And crickets. And then like the next person's like, "Well, I started my channel because I like Ohio sports teams," and everybody's like, "Woo!"
Oh.
So I was like, "Okay." But after it was over, when they were like, "Do you want to get up and meet your enthusiast?" And I got up from my school. I kind of grabbed my bag. I was like walking towards Aaron, and a bunch of people came over to talk to me and was like, "Yo, I can't believe you just said that in Kentucky." And then like people were like coming up to me all day. Were like, "Yo, thank you for being so brave. Thank you for being so honest. Like, I'm really glad you were up there." And I was like, okay, so like, all right, at least somebody heard what I said. You know, so that part, that was kind of magical. Like I made a lot of good friends and had some really cool moments after the panel ended.
It's like, why weren't you clapping for me then?
Well, yeah, but I know why. I know why, because like you have like channels that have like, 20K plus subscribers, and then me with like my 250.
Yeah.
And my 11,000 views.
Right. But I think you belong up there just as much as they do.
Well, yeah, that's why I went, because I believe in myself too.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, so it was cool. It was not a negative experience. It was just an experience.
Yeah. I hear you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you were up there. If I was there, I would have been like cheering, standing up. Yeah, Josh.
Me too. If you watch a video of it, like when I came out, I literally went like this. Because like there was like 2 claps, and I was like,
give me
I got
something.
my claps. Yeah, I got my claps.
That's good.
But sometimes you got to make your own noise.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.